Hi, everyone. Hoping you all are having a great day. Thanks again for tuning in to the Talking with Tim and Tanya channel. Today's question comes from Monica Marcucci. She posted here on YouTube. And this is really a great question. Thank you, Monica. How have you managed to maintain a healthy marriage with your work being based on your love and life with Sergio? I'm sure many widowers are afraid to move on because it means that they can't have so much of a connection to their former love. It takes a special kind of person, man, in order to accept that. You definitely got lucky with Ray. And yes, I definitely got lucky with Ray. I am extremely blessed to have my ray of light, as I call him. He is everything I could have hoped for in a husband. He's my best friend. He's my other soulmate. He is the other love of my life. And I am grateful for every minute that I get to spend with him. Ray and I met in 2003, and we were friends first for a while, and he knew me really when I was still in a very heavy place of mourning for Sergio. And one of the things that he said was he hoped that someone would love him enough to continue to honor him in the way that I was honoring Sergio. And that told me that he just got it. He understood what the nature of love was all about. He understood that love never dies, that we are here to love and be loved, and that when we do die, we want to be remembered, and we want to continue to be loved and honored. And he just got that. And as far as my work goes, he's very proud of what I'm doing with sharing my story with Sergio, and he also, I think, understands that the story isn't just about my life and love with Sergio. The story is really about my overcoming the grief and sorrow and trauma and being able to move through it and forward to find new love with him, and sharing that story and sharing how I still can carry Sergio while loving Ray, and using that to help others who are coping with grief or trauma. I think he's very proud that I'm able to help people now. And he's also very aware that the work I'm doing with the students, he's aware of the importance of giving the personal connection to September 11th by sharing our story and the story of love and heroism, and how it overpowered the terrorism of that horrible day. So he gets the work that I'm doing, and I think he's very proud of it. And you wrote that many widowers are afraid to move on because it means that they can't have so much of a connection to their former love. And I have to say that I was very afraid for a long time. And even when Ray and I got married, it took me a little while to really realize that I didn't have to give up my connection to Sergio in order to have new love with Ray. It took a while, but I got there. It was kind of like an epiphany. It was like, oh, I don't have to, and because Ray never made me feel like I had to give that up. He never made me feel like I had to stop talking about him. He accepted everything about it because, again, he understood that love wasn't going to die and that my connection with Sergio wasn't going to end. And the other thing that I was afraid of, and I'm sure a lot of other widows and widowers are afraid of too, when they do kind of journey into the new love territory, is that the new person is going to die. And so you don't fully kind of give your heart because you're trying to protect yourself from the pain that's going to result from when that person dies. But, and I had that fear. And then I had the other epiphany of it's just a fact of life. One of us is going to die first. And it's not fair to withhold our love because of that fear. Because really, at the end, you want to know that there's absolutely no regrets between you. You want to know that you loved that person with everything you had. Because at the end of the day, whatever pain you go through when you lose someone, you would go through it 10 times, gazillion times over for the love that you shared with the person. So once I kind of really realized all of that, my heart just kind of burst open. And I don't hold back any love, for Ray. And it's not hard for me to do. I mean, it's very easy for me to just love Ray with everything I've got. Like today is our last day, because it could very well be. So it's definitely possible to find these special kind of people to love us widows and widowers. And if you are a widow or widower and you are heading into this territory of new love, new relationship, I think that it's helpful for you to know that whoever it is that you choose, it is an honor for them to have your love. And they should never make you feel any less than for having love before them. They should never make you feel like you have to sever that connection to your prior love. They should be secure enough to know that your love for that other person isn't going to overshadow the love that you have to give to them. And that actually has to come from you too. You have to be present with the person that you choose to be in relationship with. Every minute that you have with anyone is a gift, and especially if it's someone that you choose to give your heart to. And when you do give your heart, give it with everything you have, because again, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, and you want to know that when that time comes, you've loved that person with everything you had, and that they felt it. So that's my little nugget for today. Thank you again, Monica, for that great question. And if any of you have any more questions, please feel free to post them here on YouTube, and we will do our best to answer them. And I am wishing you all so much love and many blessings today and always. Have a great day. Thank you.